Alright, take your bets on how I wreck out this race. This pavement has not started out well for us this season. Some of my own doing and some of others, and well, I guess my dad's in this race. I did announce it on Discord, but I'm not sure he would have saw that. So we got a few people in here that we know. We got a few people in here that we know for bad reasons, and well, we're the number 3, so we have not dropped enough iRating yet. But yeah, it is gonna be an interesting one because I'm always very terrible at the 1.5 miles. So we're gonna qualify, but it's most likely still gonna be at the back. And yeah, I mean, that's okay. Not a big deal if we get last or get first. Bounce around between 4,000 and 4,600 iRating, because that's just where my limit is. At least for how I race. But, I mean, this car on tracks like this is a little boring. I mean, the tire saving isn't really a big deal if you're one of the people that knows how to get the car to rotate and get it on the right rear. But that's not something I can do. I mean, we can try it, but I think it takes a lot of, like, kicking the brake on entry and getting it to rotate onto that right rear. And it's just not something I'm comfortable with because it's a whole different type of driving from my conservative be there at the end, go long run. But where are we on the board with that one? P3 at the moment. So 3 people must have done a lap. And now we're on a worse lap. Tried to go a little lower. Didn't really feel the bumps at all. Let's see if we can get out of 4 a little better. Got really tight out of 4, and we did not get out of 4 any better. So we will see where that lands us. Having a weird, like, I really feel like I'm gonna smash the wall on the front stretch after the start-finish line. It feels like for some reason it's difficult to keep it down off the wall the way that I'm driving it, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I do that. Let's do a practice pit stop here. Struggling to get cars down over the transition.
Don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again.
Okay. I mean, we were done, so if you want to delete that, it's not going to make too much of a difference. P8 right now. So yeah, my dad is only 0.09 off. We got Jim in here. And there's probably a bunch of other people that I am missing. We got Mark here. Let's get a look through it here. James and Jim. I'm not sure I notice anyone else. But again, I get confused on who I know and who I know for bad reasons. So we'll just try and not get wrecked, if that's possible. Oh, wow. We know James. Operation Sports. Way, way, way back in the day. That is pretty crazy. I didn't even recognize. I mean, I recognized the name, but I didn't know if it was a good or a bad thing. But now it makes sense why I recognize the name. So we both do pretty poorly with our car numbers and where we qualified. But again, this is just a keep it out of the wall exercise, and hopefully we can. Is there a Tyler in here? Because we've ran into one too many Tylers this week, so nope. We might be okay. But I forgot what the 10 car's name was. So, alright, well, let's give this a try, and I guess beat my dad is the goal.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
Go ahead and turn off the engine. Save any fuel that we can. Oh, didn't want you to auto turn on. I just wanted to have the ignition on. So, James probably knows what he's doing. Mark probably knows what he's doing. Michael behind us will know what he's doing. So we just got to kind of observe what the people that race this a lot are doing and go off of that. 90 laps, so you can't stretch it now. Forgot that we added the laps to these races, so probably a pit as late as you can, as always with this car, just because tires don't fall off. And then hope that that's the right call. But I always seem to be wrong on which way to do it. Although the two-stopper at Darlington was not the right call.
You have 2 additional sets of tires during this race. Have a good race.
Start the car up. We saved a bit of fuel. I don't hear any other car sounds, so it's very quiet. Not a whole lot of Pontiacs out there. Looks like it's a 9 a Pontiac. I think he is. Yeah, he definitely is, because it's got a different bumper. It's hard to tell with the rear window. But yeah, the different bumper really sets it apart from the Monty. So, 90 laps, try to keep it clean, try to outrun my dad, and try to get a top 3. Goal number 1, though, is just don't wreck for once.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in.
Get a good start.
Green flag, green flag.
Just have to wait on it, though. James got a bad start on her outside. And now, just don't do anything dumb and find a nice little pocket to sit in and save our stuff. Hopefully we can get some long runs. We'll see what this fuel usage is looking like in a few laps.
39.539.
25 moving up. James is going really saving on those tires. Other James, not regular James that we get beat by. We'll let the 25 go on by, especially with the way his car is wobbling around with prediction code. Don't want to be beside that too much. He is definitely going to be using up his tires. And we'll just continue to save, because we're really not dropping. And it looks like we can go about 67 laps on a run. So caution at lap 20. We for sure pit, because we can make it on fuel from there with a bit of saving. Now everyone behind us is starting to fire up. I gained quite a bit there, but maybe I'm just going too slow. We're still going fast. Faster than we have been, so wouldn't call it fast, but I'm just taking a couple laps to get up to speed. Staying away from the transition on the front stretch, just because that does tend to slide the tires, which can add heat and add wear. And it's really not a smooth transition. Like, I mean, it's not Nashville bad, but it's not like Kansas. So I think we're going a little too quick, but we're about to get sandwiched by the cars ahead and the cars behind. Just keep it right around the white line. Thought that guy was going to get his nose on the outside of the red car up ahead and have a little accident, but thankfully that did not happen. Let James go. Wasn't ready for him to close in that hard on us. Just go high and get all these guys around us. We don't need to fight too hard, because I will just burn up the right front. Always burn up the right front. See behind the 16 car, we got a little gap that we could probably fall into.
One car inside, still inside. Clear inside, inside. Clear inside, inside. Still inside.
They did not clear us as quick as I thought they would. Back off here.
Inside. Say hi. Say hi.
He's not clearing me, and I'm giving him the bottom, so, alright. You had two chances there.
34.55.
We're on last lap, we're not on best lap. It's like, how the hell am I green right now? There we go. Alright, that's better info. Got a Wrangler train ahead. The 25. No, that's the 26. No? That's the 25, isn't it? Can I count? No, that's the 26. 26 must have been in that pack, or was he the guy that shot past us? I thought it was the 25. No, that is. Okay. 26 is the Wrangler car on the inside. 25 is already dying out. So that was a very, very quick tire burn. Looks like we can go 70 laps now with our pace.
34.116.
I think we will take it all the way to that and take some tires and hopefully gain some spots back and get a top 10. But yeah, 25 has burnt his stuff up or has decided to try to save now.
Clear high. 34.189.
Try to get some of that rotation on entry. Good clean race though so far. So we don't have too many of the normal wreckers in here. Lincoln back there.
34.194.
Trying to brake in a straight line. I'm not really doing the kick brake that I said I needed to get rotation. Because that there felt like it just shoved the front end. Where is the 18 car at? He is in 18th.
34.228.
Oops. Mouse off screen in case it pops up on screen from force feedback. Won't want my brother to freak out and get so annoyed when a mouse is on screen on my videos. Wrangler train still going strong. Haven't really fallen off from them too much. Already a second off pace, but this tire usually just stops dropping off at a certain point. Although I could just hit the apron and self-spin. Doubt too many of the people in front of us are going to fall off more than we fall off. .25's already back to 17th place now. He really melted them tires. And last place is 10 seconds behind us.
3.75.
Need to be a little easier on throttle in the center of the corner. I'm starting to feel a push. We are 3.7 seconds off the lead, so not as bad as I thought. Back in the pack, only 15.5 seconds off the lead. Not a lot of spread here. So I fought against the limiting the fuel tanks to force people not to be able to do a no stopper and fuel save. And the reason is because the smaller the fuel tank, the less strategy you're going to be able to do. It's going to put everyone into the same window and make that window narrower. And what's really cool about this car is it's got a very large pit window. And that pit window is about to actually open. Now, you'd be nuts to drop in right now, but you could if you wanted to. But it is a death sentence if you go a lap down in this series. Because the minute you're not the lucky dog, you're just gonna have a very hard time to ever get the lap back if a bunch of people end up a lap down. But we're really not trying too hard at the moment. And I probably shouldn't ever try to go too hard in this car, because anytime I do, I just get slow. There's some very tight racing happening behind us. Thankfully, I noticed the 16 not getting around us and decided that we were just going to stay in front of him, and he has dropped back really far behind us, about 1.5 seconds. And we found our nice little safe pocket to race in, and hopefully we can just continue to do 34 6s. Is that what we're going for? 34 5s?
.551.
A little high up. Didn't need to do that. Took a little bit of speed out of us and a little bit more tire and added a little bit more heat. James has fallen off a bit, it looks like, up in that orange and black car. Other James is right behind him in the one.
34.774.
Grab the apron a little bit. Someone else up there did as well. 12 car is catching us. Really bad lap here. 34.8.
34.875.
We are getting a little racy up ahead of us, trying to get around each other. Push it a little bit here just to see what we got, just to make sure I'm not completely going way too slow. 8 cars now getting around the 12, and we go 34.499. So it seems like 34.6 is probably the best bet. 34.5 might be pushing it a little too hard for my skill level. We don't want to burn them up. And my dad is 4.8 seconds behind us. He is just got around the 25. They're side by side. He took way too long to get around him. They were 2.7 seconds behind us when he first caught him. He has lost a lot of ground sitting behind him or trying to get around him. .26 now, looking like he's fallen off a bit. James has picked up pace.
34.657.
Need to go back on the brakes. I think last time I said that, I self-spun into turn 1 in the Super Formula. Nice, clean, boring race right now. Let's hope that continues. We've lost a lot of ground to James now. And it looks like we're going to have to try to get around the 26. It's starting to fall off and just pushed hard in the center. How is my dad's race going now? Has he cleared him? He's cleared him by half a second now, but he's 5.6 seconds behind us. So he lost 3 seconds. But he might have some really, really good tires at the end. Laps until we need to pit, so we're still on for about lap 69 or 70.
34.712.
Just trying to gain a little bit out of the corner there, see what it does. Moving the brakes back helped quite a bit. I don't know why I didn't start with them back further, but it's like Michael in the black 7 ahead of us is getting a little tight. That was really close to the wall on exit, but do a 34.6. Should see a lot of pitting at lap 45 as people go half. That exit. These three are coming back to us now.
34.723.
But I'm also pushing it a little harder with this rear brake and trying to rotate it on entry on brake, so we could fall apart. Gap behind us has really opened up because they were battling with each other. What I hope we don't get though is just a caution right at halfway. That just always makes the race really boring.
4.9.
Maybe we need a boring race. Problem is, we're gonna get stuck behind these two going side by side and either gonna have to force something or just lose time. Like the way the week's gone, lose time is the answer. The 26 completely screws up entry there. Michael was going to try to hold us off and get low there, but he seems to be really dying off. We'll see what the 26 can do now that he's got some clean air. Kind of hurt the right front on that entry.
You're in the top 10.
10th. And still just getting through the center of the corner much better, but Michael's now getting a bit of a run on us, so I don't know if he's saving or just going slow, but now the 26 pushes up the track, and that, had I actually hit my marks, would have benefited us. But is he giving us the spot? He's like stayed high there that whole time, so I'm gonna assume he is.
Still there, hold your line.
That should allow Michael to get back inside of him, and then they might slow each other down. Nope, we can't even clear him. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that big run off the corner, but if he does that too many times, then his tires are going to melt in a few laps and it'll be a much easier pass. Not getting slowed down really. Still doing 6s. Just trying not to overdrive the entry. These guys are really overdriving the entry. Michael's got to run though because I hit the apron. He's going to be nice to us. Thank you if you watch. He could have thrown it in there. But I think he saw that I massively screwed that up, and he knows that I'm kind of getting held up by this guy.
34.762. Car outside.
But we're racing clean. This guy's not doing anything wrong. He's just running the high side, which is giving him a big run off the high side. But I feel like eventually that is going to hurt him. So we just got to wait for eventually to happen. Or I am just pushing it too hard and we're going slow.
Car outside.
That could be what's happening, is I've started pushing it too hard and hurt ourselves by going slower. Now Michael's gotten sick of us not being able to pass this guy, so now we're just stuck in this. Bad push. Michael's going to have a huge run. I'm not going to block it. We screwed up.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. 34.862. Clear inside.
Don't want to be up here, but maybe we'll learn something. He backed off there, but I got a massive push. On exit, I was trying to take advantage of the 26 having a terrible exit. We just need to be patient. Stop trying. He goes way high.
Outside.
But should be able to get the run off the corner. No, he doesn't. He finally he just lets us go. Alright. Maybe he was wanting to pit soon or something. He lets both of us go, which is kind of weird. Oh, they're both pitting. Okay, that's why. Interesting.
34.785.
We will not be pitting until we're out of fuel because our lap times have stopped falling off a long time ago. They're going to make up a little bit of ground on us, but they're eventually going to fall off to the same pace as us, and they have a chance of getting trapped a lap down, so. .8. Overdrove the entry there. Can't be doing shit like that. Don't need to try to go fast. Just be fast. Currently, my dad's 6 seconds back, so he's closed in on us a little bit. I just need to get back to being smooth. I feel like the 10 might be pitting. Nope. Alright.
The lead is pitting now.
Leaders are, though.
Outside. 34.818. Still there.
Well, we still got 23 laps of fuel. We're only going to need about 8 gallons of fuel.
We're halfway in the race. 34.835.
I'm going to go 9 gallons just to be safe, because we're going to be pushing a little harder the final 20 laps. So we should only need around 7.5, it says, but we'll go 9 just in case. And then, we will, I don't know, decide on 2 tires or not. I think we gotta take 4, just because of my weird burning up the left front issue we had at Darlington. I don't think we'd be doing the same thing here, but everyone's gonna be taking 4 that's pitting now, so we don't really lose out. And if there's a caution, then we get a bunch of free spots, so. Although we're only in 8th, so not a whole lot of people have went for it. James starting to move back forward. We've got fresh tires coming out. Thankfully, we don't get hung up on the outside. We just got to watch behind us for fresh tires coming up. $20 laps of fuel left.
34.781.
We'll see if any of these fresh tire guys cause a wreck, which Blinky up there. See if he gets around without causing issues. Didn't know if James was pitting or not. Oh, the 10 is pitting. Wasn't quite ready for that, but luckily he got down low quickly and I didn't have to try to avoid him. I was watching up ahead instead of the car in front of me. My dad is on pit road. He is gonna gain a bunch on us. But we got a ton of fuel and we're not really falling off, so I don't see a reason to pit. We'll keep going. They'll gain on us while we're running 34.6s, and we come out, they'll be running 34.6s or worse. Because it's very easy to overdrive your car when you're separated from everyone. You think you gotta make up a bunch of ground. And so they might be even worse off than they were at the end of this because they're not in that save mode and pack mode and they're just trying a lot harder. 15's coming up on us on new tires. We'll get him around us and then there's a few more to come.
34.741.
But 34.6, 34.7, that's about where we need to be. Bad exit though. Got too low.
34.692.
Big pack of cars up ahead. Need is this guy to be faster, but right now he's not because he's on the oldest fresh tires. So he's starting to fall off to what our speed already is. And he's been running the high side apparently, so that's going to make his tires even worse. We can't let him go because then we're just losing out. But I don't want to be side by side with him as he's like not quicker than us, so we need to pull away from him or just pit if he starts holding us up if he gets to our outside. Bad push through the center of the corner there. Still running sixes. We're now in 6th place. We got 13 laps that we can go. But as you can see, this guy pit behind us on lap 39 and has already reached that limit. 34.651. And he's just overdriving the hell out of entry. Using the kick brake well, it's working out for me for the feel. I don't normally feel this good in this car. James is heading in. He's feeling something. We're getting a bit of a push. Mark's on pit road. 34.738. You're in 4th position. And what would be really bad is if my dad somehow causes a wreck and we benefit off of it. Don't want to look like those SK and Tour Mod guys. That was 14 pitting. Oh god, he is. Pits from the 3rd lane up. 21 and 22 have caught us. 0.855. You're now in 3rd. They look like they're a little quicker than us, so they should be able to pass us unlike the 15. Just give them the inside here. At least the 21. Don't know if the 22 is going to get here, but we're trapped up top, so. And they can't hold a low line apparently, so nearly in a wreck. Be up on the top side, even though we're not saving these tires. I just don't need them to go away too soon. Fucking won't turn anymore. That high entry just kills us. Eight laps of fuel left. James is flying up behind us. He'll get around us easy. Car inside 34.86. Still there. Clear. Yeah, right front is dead now. Seven laps of fuel. See what this lap time is. It's going to be pretty bad because of our turn 1, but 35.037. We don't have any faster cars coming up behind us for a bit, so we'll continue on. 6 laps of fuel left. Still can be a caution, even though this race hasn't really shown that, but the leader's pitting now. Leader's on pit road. and we are going longest. Lead a lap.
34.854. Okay, you are the leader. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
A lot of time. Just can't overdrive the corner. Did a 0.8 last time, so gonna be that again. 0.9.
34.9.
This guy's starting to already fall off to our pace ahead of us, so thinking, well, this is gonna suck. I think we're gonna have to pit here. We're going to go high here. He's going to blast back around us on the inside, and it's going to slow us down, so we're just going to pit here. Got it into gear, and a little slow on, but it works.
Pit box in 10.
And the 12 car goes longer than us. But
5,
with as much time as we were going to lose
3,
there on the
2,
high side, it was
1.
time to do it.
Right here.
Everyone we were competing with has already pit, so tires, left sides, yeah, left front is burning off, so we need to take 4. How many miles behind everyone? Well, James just passed us for position.
Okay, go. The leader's pitting now. Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
We are way behind. Jim has passed us. James must have had a massive issue on pit road. My dad is 1.6 behind us. But all these people are on really old tires now. So we should be able to just check out and push it hard. Although the leader is 3.6 seconds behind us. So if that tells you how much time we lost. But how much time can we gain over 20 laps? Not much if I'm eating the apron like that. 12 car jumps us on pit road, so did he take 2? He might have taken 2.
Car outside.
Yeah, he took 2. He is really off pace. James is looking, well, was looking quick. 17 hit the wall there.
Outside.
That screws up his entry, and we're going to have to try to pass him before we get to Jim. We might have to put Jim 3 wide here.
Still there, hold your line. 33.04. Outside is clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
So we were running before pit stops started 11th, and we're in 12th now. We'll have to go back and verify that, but I'm pretty sure we were running 11th. Maybe 10th.
33.191. Outside.
But what we don't need now is a caution.
Clear.
We need this thing to go green. See how much we can make up. Michael had a pit stop issue because he is a lap down.
Car outside. 33.505. Keep low. Outside. Still there, hold your line.
The 11
Outside is clear.
just ahead of us on what? 17 lap old tires.
Outside. Keep low. 33.822. Clear high.
We've already fallen off to 33.8s, so our ability to make up too much more ground is going to slow down. So we might have picked the wrong way, but we've essentially gotten back to where we were, although with as many mistakes as it appears that there were on pit stops, we probably would have gotten 7th, 8th.
33.837.
But we'll see if we can continue to hunt these guys down over the next 18 laps. Just can't overdrive it. Lets us go. Thank you. 21 is up, and 22 is up in the fence. And
outside.
He's gonna go to the bottom. Thankfully, he adjusted. I was not ready for him to go to the bottom there. We got these three right ahead of us for position, so we just need to get better at rotating this since we've been pushing the car hard. But you can see we're turning down through the corner while most people are pushing up through the corner. And that's just killing their right front. I'll look and see what my rights were in a second. I only looked at the lefts when we pit. Shouldn't get too much grief since we're on fresh tires and quicker, but you never know.
Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
There, had to just wait on it. These guys pit on lap 50, and I think we're behind us.
34.235. Car outside. Clear.
Can't quite kick the brakes like I want to, but we're still making the passes.
Outside.
This guy's going to try to pinch someone that's caught him by 5 seconds over like 5 laps, but that's okay. It's just going to cost you a spot.
34.49. Still there, hold your line. Clear high.
Alright, 2 seconds ahead is 6th place. Okay, thankfully he didn't try to pass us back there. He knew that we were going to blast away in the corner. James is 10.5 seconds ahead of us in 5th. We ain't catching him. But he kind of did the same strategy as us. Going really late, which looks to be the call, so... Good news for us. I figured once the tires stopped falling off that was the best way to do it. We got to get around these 2 lap cars and then maybe track down the 14, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to. Running out of laps and the car is starting to get tight.
34.535.
drove it harder than we have all day long, so right front is punished. Alright, right sides were 48.57, so still punished the right front. James is catching us, so he might have just been saving. Because I did the thing where I pushed too hard. But with only 20 laps, didn't think we really needed to worry about it too much. So we might drop back to 8th.
The car in P21 just set the fastest lap, 32.744.
James is on older tires, but got through that a lot quicker than us. So we need to just not overdrive this. We're not going to catch the 14. He pit like 8 laps before us, but we've just dropped off too hard here. Pushed it too hard, already in the 0.6s. And yeah, James is going to pass us. Well, we got one up in the wall. That is lap car though, so it doesn't do us any good. We're going to get these guys battling for 18th, too wide in front of us. That is not going to help our situation.
34.638.
21 completely misses the turn down low.
Car outside, too wide. Still there. Keep low. Outside, clear.
And James right on our spoiler now. Looking like he's got tires. He didn't push it really hard.
4.688.
Try to kick it. Yeah, he's just got so much speed. We're going to be 3 wide here. Nope. He backs out of it. He could have went for it. He's got a chance to go get the 14, but he's got to clear us quickly, which he will do off the corner here. Just go. Or not. I guess we'll battle. I was giving him the inside there, but he didn't feel he had the run. If he gets the run off at 2 like he got last time, you know what? We'll give you the high side. I will gladly give you the high side. So your tires need to work a little bit.
Outside is clear. Car outside.
They'll still pass us, but we can make them work it a little bit.
You got 5 laps to go. Clear high. 34.83.
He could have cleared us, but he did the smart thing. It was a little too close, and now he's got it. So that drew everyone back to us, but I think we're still faster than them. We have killed these tires in 20 laps, where they're the same at the end of 20 laps as they were at the end of 70 laps. Like, we have just overdrove massively. I said that people would do it. I didn't think we could do it in 20 laps, but we have. We probably could have got 6th had I been a little patient and just done decent laps when we came out, but I got too excited. But I'll take an 8th place as long as we don't wreck ourselves here somehow. We're going to probably still lose iRating, so we'll keep that streak up this season.
2 laps to go. 2 to go.
I did end up finishing that tour mod race and getting 8th because so many people wrecked out or quit after the black flags from that mess of a start. So, but it was just pacing around with a broken car and most people were falling off. Good job to James. I mean, we both finished pretty far back from where we were predicted to, but I thought he had really screwed up because he was way back there with us and had pit earlier, but he knew what he was doing. I knew not to do what I did because I said not to do what I did, but I still did it, so just got tricked into thinking I could go hard. Where's my dad gonna come back through? He is in 15th. And he's not a lap down. But he's 13.7 seconds behind us. But hey, all green race. Fun, clean racing. Didn't see anything too stupid. And I don't even know who won, but we'll say good win. And John Newsom wins it. Mark gets 2nd. But that was fun. I am glad that we sort of picked the right way. I just drove the last half of it wrong. So, alright. Tires that came off after 65 laps, 48.57. Tires that are coming off after 25 laps, 76.89. So, we just heated them up way too much. But, yeah, we didn't make any mistakes. We beat my dad, and we didn't wreck. We got 8th, but, I mean, we were just, that's where we were. Alright, let's go back to when pit stop started. That was around lap 40 when the first person pit. So we were just starting to pass the 7 and... Oh, he did lose time, I guess. Okay. Let's go with... Alright, so we were in 10th, going for 9th. So we finished in the exact same spot. And we beat the 10 who pit earlier than us. 14 was already ahead of us, and we kind of gained quite a bit on him. And then everyone else just had mistakes. So let's take a look at the results. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Do we have? Yeah. We don't have wrecks. But we might have wrecks. Even though there wasn't a yellow, there might have been some contact. So let's go through that real quick and see. Got the 11, who is probably blinking. Is it just stuck on him? No. Alright. 13's blinking. 2 is pushing. And wall. 13's blinking. 20 is hard in the wall. 23 is blinking. We are on someone who is blinking. 24 is really slow through the center of the corner there. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything. Maybe pit stops? Yeah, we're right around pit stops. We got another wall hit by the 16. Anyone spin getting onto pit road? I don't think anything happened. Great, clean race. Great job to everyone. That was fun. Alright, let's take a look at these results, if we can get it to work. We just switched over the server date, so it tends to screw up massively. Okay, so we gained 2i rating. We did it! We gained something. And we gained some safety rating, and we don't wreck. And a couple of guys got 1x's out there. I don't know how they did that. I wonder if it was a 0x to a 1x, or they both just hit the grass. Got another 1x over here, and another 1x down here. What the hell is this? But no, that was fun. That's what we needed. Hopefully now we got the season started and going in the right direction. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.